which means maybe, which means you've been using since May. I'm surprised you're still on both feet. You got kids, you got family issues, you got other struggles. You need methamphetamine like you need a hole in the head. You understand? I'm surprised you're still on both feet. You got kids, you got family issues, you got other struggles. You need methamphetamine like you need a hole in the head. License and no proof of insurance alleged to be on January or February, December 27th of 23. That case is being dismissed. Then you have a new charge of possession of methamphetamine, driving suspended again, and unlawful use of a registration plate. We'll deal with that one at the end.
And Your Honor, just so the court's aware, so in the matter that is 24746 and 24747, the driving suspended and improper plate, there was a possession of methamphetamine that was authorized. So the ticket was written. It's the same offense.
It's the same offense. Okay.
But so that's why it is a little bit unusual, but there is the use of meth offer that after talking to Mr. Robert, we'd like to take advantage of this.
All right. Miss Kitchen, you're a mess. You need to stop driving. And I didn't know the methamphetamine was in the mix. That certainly explains a lot of dysfunction. But let's talk about this. In the May 4th incident, they're offering a plea to use of methamphetamine and dismiss the felony possession charge. Use of methamphetamine is a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail. He would also plead to driving with a suspended license on that day. Is that your understanding, Mr. George?
That's correct, Your Honor.
How'd you get here?
My sister drove me.
Where is she?
I think she's waiting outside.
All right.
She's been coming and check. She was in here with me when we got here.
I went through the advice of rights several times. And do you understand that you're giving up those rights by entering this plea?
Yes.
Anybody threaten you to get you to plead to this?
No.
Or promise you anything?
No.
All right. Were you driving a car on May 4th here in St. Joe County? Let's take a look at it. It's hard to keep them all straight. All right. This was Centerville Constantine Road at Hosiel Road at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on May 4th. May 4th was a Saturday. Where were you going?
I was heading to my mother's house so that I could get my clothes for work.
Where's your mother live?
Many.
You live on River Run Road?
Yes.
Oh, where do you live?
On that day, I was at my sister Sarah's house in my kitchen.
Whose car were you driving?
It was mine.
So they made a traffic stop. They asked you to empty your pockets. Baggie of methamphetamine came out. And then you also had some sort of pipe. How much meth was there?
I didn't have any. It was an empty baggie and there was nothing.
All right. Had you used some?
Before that, yes, but by that point it had been.
All right.
But I haven't been doing it since. I haven't done it.
Was your license suspended at that time?
I believe so.
Come on in. I'm getting there. Well, I'm going to arraign you on the charge of possession of methamphetamine, file number 241194. And it now swallows up 24746 and 7. Show that felony charge has been pled to a misdemeanor. You're still going to need to get fingerprinted on this charge at $1,000 PR on the meth case. Now, we were also driving a vehicle in White Pigeon on April 30th. and they charge you with driving suspended. I must not scare you very much. I told you to stop driving, and they're dismissing the December 27th whole file. No insurance, fail to stop after collision. That's in December. Then you drive in April, if mid White Pigeon, and then you drive again in May, coming from White Pigeon with meth in your pocket. They're going to dismiss the driving suspended charge for a plea to no valid operator's license. That's punishable by up to 90 days in jail, fine of up to $100. You understand the charge?
In your honor,
Yes.
the city attorney also wanted the civil infraction.
Oh, and all civil infractions, which is what? Speeding and no proof of insurance. Well, that doesn't help. But anyway, no ops. Do you not have a valid license on that day?
No, I didn't.
Where were you going that day?
On the 30th.
Yeah.
The day before was my birthday, so I had spent the night at my sister's house, and I had to take the kids to school in the morning.
And where do they go to school? How old are your kids? I asked you some of this.
7, and my nephew just turned 9. 10.
Are you still working at Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
Why'd you wear your apron in here?
I have to work today, and I didn't know how long it was going to be.
Which one do you work at?
In 3 years.
All right, I go in there quite a bit. And did you not have proof of insurance?
No,
And you didn't have, you were going too fast.
yeah, I had forgotten that the one part of the road was a school zone during a certain time of the day, and so it's not 40, it's 25 or 75. I tried to slow down, but yeah.
I don't know what to do with you. I'm gonna need some help. I don't need a pre-sentence, but I need a couple things. If I gave you a drug test today, what would it show? What? Well, this was in May. Would you have methamphetamine in your system today?
I don't think so.
Which means maybe, which means you've been using since May. I'm surprised you're still on both feet. You got kids, you got family issues, you got other struggles. You need methamphetamine like you need a hole in the head. Do you understand I could just put you in jail for a while? You've also got $995 worth of other unpaid tickets. And some of these may overlap, so it may not be as bad as it looks. But I got to sort this all out. Let's see which ticket goes with which. You're not doing real well. And when you say I don't know, means if I sent you over to the day reporting center, you test positive for meth. So whoever's selling it to you ought to be put in a small box with no key. Mr. George, you got any suggestions?
Your Honor, I'm already set for a sentencing on July 29th at 11. I presume that the court, just based on the morning this morning and everything that's going on here, would probably want to set this out for a different date.
Yeah, that's my first day back from vacation, and I need to do some heavy lifting on this case. So I also want to see what's going on with her.
I think I'm gone the 5th, but I think Mr. Felt chewed that up anyways.
Yes.
I believe I'm here on the 12th at 11. I don't know if that would be, but the 19th would be open as well.
All right, let's go to Monday, August 12th at 11. I'm going to give you a drug test that day. Will you test for marijuana also?
I do use marijuana. I mean, I can stop if you'd like me to.
Well, let's see what you can do. It's lawful for you to use marijuana as an adult in the state of Michigan. But if I put you on probation, you're going to have to stop. And it's complicated. You got children, you got a job. Stop driving. All right. If you drive again, I'm going to put you in jail just for that until the snow flies. So it's like you're just floating through life in la la land. You can't drive. And there's a bunch of other baggage on here. I'm really going to have to do some work on this. Need to sort out tickets. I'll give you a notice. It's going to be a short lunch day because I got a bunch of work to do for the files that haven't come to court. How many hours are you doing at Pizza Hut?
Anywhere between 30 and 38 hours a week.
And you're very busy on August 12th. All right, you need to go to the court office because you need to get fingerprinted. You're going to need to sign a PR bond. But what time are you supposed to be at work?
She asked me to come in at 2.
All right, you'll be out of here by 2. Are you taking any other medication, anxiety medication or anything?
No, I haven't had any good luck with medication.
Well, methamphetamine ain't the medication you need. Probably neither is marijuana. All right. You can go to the office and stay in contact with your lawyer. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with you and how many of these tickets related to how many other tickets.
This courtroom hearing wasn't just another routine case. It was a full breakdown of how addiction, financial stress, and repeated bad decisions can collide and push someone's entire life off the rails. What starts as a simple traffic stop quickly unravels into overlapping charges. Unpaid tickets, suspended license violations, and ultimately, the revelation at the center of it all: methamphetamine use. Throughout the hearing, the judge's frustration is obvious, but so is his concern. He repeats multiple times that he's surprised she's still on both feet. Because once meth enters the picture, everything else suddenly makes sense. The missed insurance, the speeding in a school zone, the repeated suspended license driving, the back-to-back charges in December, April, and May. It's the pattern of someone trying to keep life functioning while addiction quietly destroys everything underneath. But even with the chaos, the system still gives her an opening. The prosecution offers a major break, reducing a felony meth possession down to a misdemeanor for use. That's a huge opportunity to avoid a long-term felony record. Still, the judge doesn't just accept it and move on. He pushes deeper, asking where she was living, why she was driving, how much she was using, whether she's clean now, and how her choices are affecting her kids, her job, and everyone around her. And then comes the biggest warning. If she drives again, he'll put her in jail until the snow flies. That's not just courtroom drama, it's a last attempt to get through to someone who keeps ignoring the consequences. The judge also orders a drug test at her next court date, which may determine everything. If she's clean, he can build a sentencing plan focused on stability and recovery. If she's not, the court may have no choice but to protect the public through jail time. In the end, this hearing shows exactly how quickly life can spiral when addiction, responsibility, and the legal system collide, and how one judge tries to balance compassion with accountability before things get worse.